Kevin, from your perspective, how would you describe that final offensive possession leading to their final possession in the bucket?
It's a scramble play. They made a couple passes. They was able to find a little crease there at the end. It was a quick play.
Obviously, you get a lot of attention with them defensively. How were they defending you, and what impact did it have on the rhythm you were getting into?
Yeah, they did a good job of forcing me away and then helping in the paint. I just got to be more fundamental on my moves. Just feel like some shots went in and out for me today, but I still got to be. I played fast and turned the ball. I just got to slow down and play my game. But they did a good job of making me see bodies.
Kevin, Goran was talking about the foul discrepancy again. Just what can you guys do to kind of limit how often you guys were sending them to the line and just fouling them in general?
It was 26-24 on the fouls. Both teams play physical. We're in the bonus pretty early in the quarters, but we don't want to do that. We want to play solid. But it's a physical game. I think both teams that kind of evened out.
Kevin, you've obviously known Kyrie a long time, and you played with him the last couple of years. Do you feel like the hostility that he gets from, especially this crowd, brings out the best in his game?
I don't think he worries about it. I think he just plays his game and, do what's required out there. And tonight, the shot making, just controlling the game for us was incredible, and that's what we're going to need going forward. So no matter where he's at, I think he's the same player.
I don't know if you saw, but it looked like he flipped off the fans a couple of times. Having gotten into it yourself over time with some fans, did you feel like there was anything tonight that you heard across the line?
I wasn't really focused on the fans. We know they're going to show out and support their team, but we know they're going to let Kyrie hear it as much as possible. So, it is what it is. That's a part of the sport.
This is two-parter, Kevin. Do you think he's the kind of guy that, I don't know, can he take little tiny things like that and use them as motivators, or is he not a guy that kind of operates that way?
I don't think he operates that way. He's just motivated just by waking up every morning and get a chance to live, That's the type of person he is. And, it's extra to come out here and play a game that you love, So I don't think it does anything for him. He's the same player regardless.
And the second part is, do you look at this loss as kind of, you take the 30,000 feet view and you look at it and say, all right, we got out rebounded. They kind of killed us on points in the paint. These are the ways that we lost this game? Or do you kind of boil it down to that last couple of seconds and kind of letting Tatum get free there?
Yeah, it's a 48-minute game. It's a lot of possessions. And, obviously the last play was crucial, but there's a lot of plays that matter and that affect the outcome. So watch it and see where we can make adjustments.
Some of that was at the beginning of the third quarter there, where they went on that 15-2 run. Just what did you see coming out of halftime that maybe let them go on that type of
run? Just getting on transition. I feel like we turned them. I had the most turnovers, 6 of them, and that helps them get out on the break. They had 14 turnovers too. I think the difference probably was offensive. Offensive. Just by 1 point. It's just tough loss, man. It's hard to just pinpoint one thing.
To that point, you didn't play your best game, but 1 point loss. Do you look at it like that? Like we're still in the game, even though you didn't play that well?
No. You can look at it that way, but for me, it's just see what we can correct as a team to put ourselves in a position to be successful next game. And I think we played extremely hard all night, and they were just able to come out with the victory. But it's it looks just like the rebounding and the 43-29 on the boards. It's always tough to overcome, especially when they get 14 offensive rebounds. So it's a tough one, man.
you said they were showing you a lot of bodies. Usually teams will try to trap or lose W after you get the ball, but they were trying to front you and disrupt your path before the ball. Was that effective in trying to wear you down and throw you off your rhythm? And how did you try to fight around that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like teams are going to be designed to try to take away some of my catches and my opportunities, and I've been dealing with it for a while, so it's on me to just keep playing through it. And I feel like I got them some good looks there in the first, second half, but they didn't fall. Maybe I was rushing a bit. My fundamentals wasn't down, trying to play before the help comes, and sometimes I rush my shots, but it's about looking at the game and seeing where I could be better individually and shifting my mindset a bit as I start the game and see where I go from there. So it's a journey, and looking forward to the next game.
Kevin, I know it's tough to lose games like this, but what have you learned about the playoffs over the course of your career when it comes to a game like this where you lose late and hitting the reset button mentally and getting ready for the next
one? That they still sting, even though we know it's a series and they sting and you want to move past it, but, it's going to be good to look at the game and see where we can get better. And we understand this is a series and we got another opportunity to come in here and get a W on their home floor. So we got to try to, move past this one and still look at film from this one, but move past it and get ready for game 2.
When you're the best player on the planet,